Hello, Peach. Hope you're well, mate.
But they have money. They have short arms. I tell you, their arms are this short. Oh, I'm getting mad. I need to.
Hello, Peach. Hope you're well, mate. And
welcome to probably the last ever episode of the Franklin Peach Show, because Peach can't get here on time, and I told him if he can't get here on time, then I'm done. I ain't got time for this. This isn't how it works. Welcome to probably the last ever episode of the Franklin Peach Show, because welcome to probably the last ever episode of the Franklin Peach Show, because Peach can't get. Welcome to probably the last ever episode of the Franklin Peach Show. Welcome to probably the last ever episode of the Franklin Peach Show, because Peach can't get here on time, and I told him if he can't get here on time, then I'm done. I ain't got time for this. This isn't how it works. Son, I ain't got time for this. This isn't how it works. Son, I ain't got time for this. This isn't how it works.
Son, I ain't got time for this. This isn't how it works.
hello, Peach. Hope you're well, mate. And I'm sorry I can't be on your live stream tonight, but I thought I'd make up for it. I'm on my dog walk at the minute with Bubbles, just around the local streets. Well, here we are. All the matches in the group stage, the last 16.
Welcome to probably the last ever episode of the Franklin Peach Show.
But they have money. They have short arms. I tell you, their arms are this short. Oh, I'm getting mad. I need to.
You need to what, though? Nigga! Peaches in the building. Peaches in the building. Rah, 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 rah. Chicka, chicka, brah, 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 brah. Chicka, chicka, brah, brah. What do you mean, man? Yo, I got banners. Look, I got banners. Spanners and banners. Big up. Hammer, wreck. How you mean? I rock it all day, so I finished the set. And see, they're trying to rap it, they can't even get. They're trying to run two things, but they can't rap. I try to run two things. Yo, I'm a vet. Like veteranos. And see, they're trying to rock it like they Stepianios. Who's that? I don't know. I just made up the name. I go with it and flow. Yo. Big up Charlie Watts. You get me? Big up Charlie to the blood clot Watts. How you mean? Yo, we said this like before we went live. We're gonna bite Troops, like big up Troops still. We were gonna bite the man and do like how he does Obama who? Obama what? Obama blood clot yang. We're gonna bite that like Benny what? Benny who? Benny blood clot Rama. You get what I'm saying? We got our own now, dog. Yo, straight up. Benny what? Benny who? Benny blood clot Rama. Trust me, we got our own now, dog. Big up Troops. Like, yo, wouldn't have thought of that if like Troops never made up the Obama one. Still, big yourself up, rude boy. I know you support the shit football club, and I support a better one, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. Crumbled cookies. You get me? Crumbled nookies. Crumbled jookies. How we rocking on them white, we crumble sookies. Snooki. Remember Snooki, dog? Snooki was a girl. We had this show down these ways called, what is it called, man? It's in Coney Island. Jersey Shore. That was it. She was on Jersey Shore. She went to looking like a troll to looking like Okay, yeah, you're effable. If I seen you in the club, you're effable now. But she was not effable at the start. Neither was that Lionel Richie's daughter, Nicole Richie, who did the show with Paris Hilton. Nicole Richie was not effable, but like she kind of lost some weight. And like I know, a man like the big girls. They like the big girls. I get that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not a big girl fan. I'm like a tidy, like tighty kind of thing. Tidy, tighty kind of thing. She lost some weight and she looked effable. But now she lost too much weight and she looks like alien things, dog. I ain't even playing with you. Let's see who's in, if anybody. No, nobody's in yet. It's like three people are watching still. Big up your blood clot sauce. How do you mean, man? But yeah, Nicole Richie's like too skinny now, dog. It's like she went from being like thick to like nice skinny to like too skinny. You know what I mean? She's too skinny, dog. It's like, it would just be like that. If you're banging that, it would just be like clap, clap, clap. You know what I mean? Just like bone on bone type thing, dog. Straight up. Hold up. Yeah, Peach is in the building. Don't know. But yeah, big up Charlie Walsh, dog. Like, yo, Charlie was nice enough, kind enough to have me on his stream today with a legend like Ray and a legend like himself. Trust me. It was wicked, man. It was wicked. We talked two things. We talked a bunch of like stupidness, but we talked two things, man. Straight up, man. It was fun. It was fun, man. It was fun. Straight up. Two hammers, one spanner. It was fun, dog. It was fun. I had fun. Like, I even Twittered the boy. And I was like, listen, Reggie, you got to send me them things. Because I'm not a Patreon, yeah? So it's like, I can't watch it. Because I'm not. So I was like, yo, send me them things so I can watch it. Like, because I had fun. Like, Ray dropped down two things. Like, yo, Charlie Walsh dropped down two things. Charlie Walsh held court, dog. Like, you know what I mean? He held court, dog. Like, yo, he had everything organized. Like, yo, we'll talk about this, that, this. And then, like, I kind of pulled it off to the left and then off to the right. But, no, it was dope, man. It was a dope show, man. Honestly. If you are Patreons of Hammer's Chat, go check that out. It was live up still, man. Fully enjoyed myself. What a man. What a legend. There's no myth about it. There's no myth about it. You know how they say, like, the myth, the man, the legend? There's no myth about it. What a man. What a legend. Big up Charlie Walsh, dog. All day, every day. How you mean? And right now, I'm teething the Wi-Fi from an undisclosed place. But that's why it took me time to come on. I know I scheduled it at like, when was it? I scheduled it at like 10 after 8. And then, no, yeah, did I? I did. I scheduled it at 10 after 8. And then the Wi-Fi went funny. So like, I think I then scheduled for like 20 after 8 or something. But then I had to like do like just over 8:30, like 8:35 things still. How you mean? But yeah, what do we do? Alex Cross come out and said that he's in David Moyes' plans, which I love to hear. He deserves to be in David Moyes' plans, dog. Straight up. Like, yo, I said this on Charlie's show today. That was one signing that I was like, yeah. You know what I mean? But like, he's proved me wrong, man. Like Alex Cross has proved me wrong, man. Straight up. Like, he looks tidy, man. And it'll be good to see him get in the side. Because we need somebody like that to get in the side, man. Straight up, side to side up. I'm drinking cider, man to man talk, right to right behind her. But yo, no, it was a signing where I was like, yeah, we were after him for a bit. And I was like, all right. We finally got him. But like seeing him play against, it was against Manchester United, wasn't it? It was against Manchester United. And seeing him play, I was like, all right, this boy got something, man. There's potential there, man. Like, he don't look too awkward on the ball. Like, he looked good on the ball, straight up. Straight up, man. I ain't even playing with y'all. Like, I was impressed, man. What's everybody saying, man? Where's everybody at, dog? I want my people to show up, like, straight up, man. I see two, 3, 4 people watching. Like, yo, I want my people to show up still. Straight up. I ain't even playing with y'all, man. But yeah, I'm just chilling. And Alex Crawl saying that, like, Morris has plans for him, which is dope. He's saying that he needs to get used to the league, which is understandable. You know what I mean? Who did he play for, dog? Yo, I see lights and I go buck. Straight up, I go buck. I see lights, I go buck, dog. But yo, anyways, yeah, he played for Slavia Prague, didn't he? Same place that like Suchek and Sufal came from. So yeah, he'll take some adjusting, like to get, into the Premier League and thing, but it'll happen. It'll go on. Only a matter of time. Ben Johnson. Like, let's talk about Ben Johnson. Ben Blood Clot Johnson. Like, is he just like making up the numbers, or is he like in Moyes' plans? Because I thought homeboy played brilliant against who was it? Rapid Vienna. I thought homeboy like, yo, you put in a shift, man. And then you get drop off like crop off, and it was just like, yo, it was like Ben Johnson's made to wait. Like, is this honestly straight up? I ain't even playing with you. This is what Ben Johnson's timeline is like. Like, yo, does Ben Johnson have to wait those 30 seconds to get into the squad, man? I don't think so. Man. I think homeboy could like fit right in right now, right there. Like I wasn't impressed with like Sufal on the weekend, but I think homeboy needs a rest. Like take a break. Have a cup of tea, doc. Like just like an orange juice, whatever you drink. Just kick your feet up, take a break, doc. This homeboy's been playing his bollocks off, man. Straight up, man. I ain't even play with. Why, like, whenever I'm here, there's a car, like, just park up there. I swear to God, every time I'm here, there's a car, like, it's like the Wi-Fi police. It's like, really? Are there Wi-Fi police, dog? Like, I don't want to know them if they exist, but are there Wi-Fi police, like Darren? Are there Wi-Fi police, dog? And as soon as I said that, he left. I swear to God. As soon as I said that, homeboy left. And there were like mad people in the car still, Wow. I think the Wi-Fi police is a real thing. As soon as I said that, I kid you not. And I just was making a joke about it. As soon as I said that, the car went, like just left. Interesting. Morning, Daza. How you doing, my G? What did you think about? Because today's the day after, right? That's what I call this like stupid nonsense of a podcast YouTube thing. That's what I call this stupid thing. Still, like the day after. What's your take on it? Like, what's your take on the day after? Like, I think we got played off the pitch. See, one thing about West Ham supporters is we're honest. You know what I mean? Like, I remember when we beat Leicester City and I talked to a Spud supporter and he was like, oh, yeah, you guys won. Yeah, big things. And then he's like, yeah, the only reason you guys won is because like Leicester played like shit. I'm like, no, Bridget. We didn't let them play. We did not let them play. That's why we won. But it's like, when somebody like Brentford beats us, am I going to say, oh, the only reason they won is because we played like shit? No, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say we got played off the pitch. Simple as. Like, they didn't let us play. In the first half, they did not let us play. In the second half, yeah, we came with it, but it was like too little, too late. Was that a free kick? Maybe so, maybe no. But honestly, if it went our way, we wouldn't be complaining. So I don't want to be that hypocritical, just like, oh, yeah, that wasn't a free kick. Because you know what? Differently. If it went our way, we would have been happy. And then I watched on Jake's show, big up Jay, AK to the E. And him and his dad were going on about, like, oh, they were wasting time. And it was 9 minutes that, like, got added, like, on because, like, they were wasting time. And Ray, tay. If we were doing that, would you have complained? No. So it's like, you can't really, like, do those things when, big up Wally, I see you, dog. But it's like, you can't really do those things when it's like, if it was going our way, we'd be like, oh, hip, hooray for it. But if it's not going our way, we're like, oh, they should have done this, or this should have happened, or they wasted time, and, you know, that should have happened. We got played off the pitch. Simple as we got played off the pitch. The manager for Brentford is top quality, legend status, legendary status. David Moyes, top quality, legendary status. It was a chess match, and the better man won. On a different day, but we played them in preseason. We done beat them. I think it was like 2-0 or something. So David Moyes was the better man that day. But yesterday, the Brentford manager, he was the one that, like, came with it. He was the better man on that day. Simple as. Like, I just don't like people, like, if something goes our way and it's a bit dodgy, we're like, oh, well, yeah, you know, we got this and we got that. And we embrace it. But if another team does it, we're like, oh, no, that's wrong. No, because if it happened to us, we'd be all about it. So you have to kind of balance yourself. You know what I mean? And disabled team knows what I'm talking about because he supports Leeds. So him watching what happened yesterday, that's from like a neutral perspective. And it's like, they outplayed us. They simply outplayed us, played us off the pitch. Simple as. Yo, I'm showing you, man. I would have brought on Lanzini and Craw after we scored to mix it up. Done though. Yes, I agree with that. 100%. Lanzini, he's a little gem. Even though, and that's what they call him, little gem. But like, he's a little gem. And it's like, even though he's playing a bit deeper, he still has that quality to make unbelievable things happen. He does have that. And like Crawl, like I was saying before, he was the one who I was like, yeah, you know, we've been after him for a long time. We finally got him. I thought, okay, he's just like, basically we got him just to like fill the numbers. Honestly, just to make up the numbers. That's why we brought him in. But what I saw him bring to the squad when we played, I think it wasn't Man United, was it? It was Areola who played against Man United. But was it Crawl that played against Man United too? Or did he play against the Croatian team? I think it might have been Zagreb or whatever they're called, Dynamo Zagreb. It might have been them. It might have been them. I don't know. Please, in the chat, like, show me where I'm going. Because, like, I'm lost all the time, dog. I can't see a tree from a tree to a light when I'm trying to rock it in a bright white light. No, but, like, honestly, like, was Alex Crawl? I think that was Dynamo Zagreb. I think it was. And Areola was Manchester United. I think so. But I was impressed with Alex Crawl. He looked a lot lighter. Big up EffeKt. But he looked a lot lighter on his feet than I thought he would. I thought he'd be heavy. Maybe it's just like his hairdo or whatever. But like I thought he'd be heavy on his feet, dog. And he wasn't. he was spritey. He was light. Like, I was impressed by that aspect of his game. Real talk. Good morning, disabled team. Big up your blood clot self. How do you mean? Disabled team's in the building. Stuart is in the building. You don't know. It's over now. Stuart's in the building. Yes, sir. You might have lost the battle, but it doesn't mean you have lost the war. I did that video. Like, I did that video yesterday, dog. Like, sometimes you have to lose a battle to win the war. And it's like, you know how they say, like, choose your battles. So it's like choosing our battles. Maybe against a team like Brentford, I take a loss. Maybe against a team like Man City, I'll take a win. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, anything can happen. It's all possible. It's all feasible. Feasible. Wow, Peach is sounding smart. Feasible. Like, what am I gonna say next, dog? What am I gonna say next? That, like, I thought the referee was pedantic? Like, what am I gonna say next, dog? You don't know what's inside his head, dog. You do not know what's inside his head. Was the referee pedantic? He was dodgy, dog. Yeah, I ain't even watching that, because when a referee shows us saying calls, we're like, oh, big up the ref. Trust me. Trust me, man. I love that word, pedantic, by the way. Straight up, man. How you mean, man? EffeKt time, what are you saying, rude boy? Crawl and Noble played against Man United in the cup. That was it. And then Ariola played in goal. So let me ask you this. As a footballer, like, listen, I played football, yeah? I wasn't the best. Like, my dad was wicked. Like, he played like semi-pro to pro, like, he was dope. But it's like, remember that movie Twins, when it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito? And it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger got like all the good genes, and then Danny DeVito got all the shit genes. It's like, that's like me in football. It's like my dad got all the good genes, but when I was born, I got all the shit genes in football. Straight up. But one thing I do remember, when in doubt, kick it out. You get what I'm saying? So, like, same thing goes for a goalkeeper, which I used to play, 5'0", still shopping baby gap, dog. That's why it's like scrolling across there, dog. Like, yo, I'm as tall as Danny DeVito, dog, on a good day. But, like, yo, I'm saying, like, when in doubt, kick it out. But, like, when in doubt, like, for a goalkeeper, like, parry it out. Don't parry it into open play. So man can just have a look at the ball, pass it back, and then wash. There you go. No, like, brethren, that's not it, dog. Like, because I'm not too. No, because I'm vertically challenged. Let's say that, vertically challenged. I like that, because that sounds like smart. Yeah, because I'm vertically challenged. It's like, yo, when I played in goal, I had to whatchamacallit? What am I trying to say? When I was playing in goal, I had to cut the angles. You know what I mean? Like I had to make myself big, which is hard to do, wearing like baby gap clothes, straight up. But like, when I was in goal, you have to cut down the angles. You know what I mean? Like, go for it. So, like, yo, you make the goal like this big to this big. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, I used to run that. That was an ill goalkeeper still, because, like, I could jump, dog. White man can't jump. Damn, that Pete starts straight up. But it's like, yo, I used to run them things, dog. And you never parry into, like, open play, like, straight in front of you. And Fabianski did that. Do I think Fabianski had a howler? No, not at all. I think he made good saves. Do I think Fabianski's shirt needs to get taken away from him? No, not at all. Would I like to see Area in goal? Yes, I would. So it's like a bag of mixed nuts, dog. It's like, that didn't look good, did it? When I did that, like a bag of mixed nuts? No, that did not look good. But you get what I'm saying? It's a bag of, how can I do it? It's a bag of mixed nuts. I'll just go down, dog. And that didn't sound good either. It's a bag of mixed nuts. I'll just go down. Oh, my days. I'm ruining myself, dog. But no, honestly, it's a bag of mixed nuts. It's like, I want to see Areola, but Fabianski ain't really done a thing wrong. Like, yeah, he parried it into open play, but you're gonna take the man's shirt for that? Really, I don't know. I don't know. If he's out playing with Poland in the international break, then get Areola up in there. You know what I mean? Get Areola up in there because I don't think Areola is like the first choice keeper for France. He might go on the trip with them, but I think that's the boy from Tottenham still, Maurice or whatever his name is, man. But I'd like to see Areola in goal. Is there any justification with that? No, because Fabianski ain't really done a thing wrong except that one Perry. Homeboy needs to stop eating Nando's. Like Fabianski, stop getting your like half chicken, like hot Perry with like some corn in the cob on the side and some like Perry fries. Like stop getting them because like it's influencing your Perry like and your Perry. Let Portugal have them things like straight up. Okay, new comments. Wally World's in the building. Hold up. Hold on. Wally World, my G. Agreed, the disabled team. The last minute goal was a little frustrating, but in the end, we are still massive. Of course we are. We are still massive. For West Ham United, dog, we are still massive. Are we playing like a first class team? Yes, we are. Are we in Europa? Yes, we are. Are we in the League Cup and killing it? Yes, we are. Are we going into the FA Cup and gonna kill it? Yes, we are. We are massive, Wally. Done said, wickedly said. Honestly, man. Hold on. That wasn't the last comment. Still expect West Ham to have another really, really good season at Wally World. I think so too. And that's coming from a lead supporter, dog. Straight up. Like, big up Stuart. Big up Stuart, man. Like, yo, it's real things, man. It's real things, man. Like, yo, putting two things down. No, business. I do not business. We are putting two things down. West Ham is like the king of the world because we own the crown. Trust me, Daza. What are you saying, Daza? How about the French connection at the? Oh, that's what I'm talking about, dog. Yo, real talk. That's what I'm talking about, dog. But it ain't even just that. Like you got Zuma, you got Diop, and I think Diop's looking kind of like fresh of recent, man. Honestly, like you got Zuma, you got Diop, you got Areola, but then you also got Masuaku, who's like French speaking. You also got Benny who? Benny what? Benny Blood Clot Rama. You got him who speaks French too, dog. So it's like I'm showing you, man. It's like we got the French connection, we got the Czech connection, we got the English like connection. I see what Moyes is doing, man, and it's smart, man. It's smart, straight up, man. I think that's the future. I agree. It is the future, but let's start the future up now. Let's start the movement like yesterday. You know what I mean? Real talk, man. Let's start the future yesterday, man. 100% agree with that. 100% agree with that, Doc. 100% agree with that. And this is just for your entertainment needs. I just love that tune. Like dun 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 dun. I love that, man. I love that. And it was wicked. When I was on whatchamacallit, two hammers, one spanner today with Charlie Walsh and Ray. I dropped a little rap, a little taste. It was like, how'd it go? It was like, we ready to throw down with the best compressed focus into these beats fast. I want to get some that you express stress. individuals, the rest of me respectively represent North Star Harvesty, beats will become reality as who maintains mentality. Explain what you formality, rapidly, 5 sees the place, trees, no one sees them 2 degrees, I'm certified around it. Foreign countries, amongst these, the Guyanese. Yo, I went off that. I went off straight up. It was fun. It was fun. We had a fun time. We had a fun time then. And then it was like at the end, they spin the wheel. And it was like the wheel spin, and it was like, yo, it's a food wheel. And I love me some food, dog. I love me some food. And it was a food wheel, dog. And like it landed on like Five Guys. You know, Five Guys burgers and fries type thing, dog. And I'm showing you. Basically, the question was like, what would you get from Five Guys burgers and fries? And I was like, yo, when you get a Five Guys burger, it's like 2 patties. So I was like, I doubled that. Get like 4 patties, dog. Have like hot peppers, like mustard, pickles, barbecue sauce. I think that was it. And Ray was just like, yes, sir. You got it. And I was like, I know. Trust me. Me and food are like, yo, that bing bang bosh. Just as I swear to God, this ain't no lie. Just as I was gonna say bing bang bosh, look who came into the building, dog. Just as I was gonna say bing bang bosh, we got a bong. We got a bong. We got a bong from 1909. How you mean? We got a bong. Bong? We got a bong. Bong? We got a James Bong from 1909. It's not a who's the James? It's not a James Bond. It's a James Bond. You get me? Like, yo, different things. Hi, Peach. You seem to be close to buying material. Word up. Seem to be close to buying material. Word up. How you mean? What do you mean with like the WeStHaM talk or the rap talk? Like, yo, I got rap talk like out of my 2 ears. Like, how you mean, man? I can even go deep, dog. Like, yo, I can even go deep, dog. Straight up, man. But let's see what Stuart's saying. Stuart's saying, I think even Fabs knows it's the right time for Areola. Word up. Let Fabs retire gracefully 100 and allow him to play in the cup competitions for the rest of the season. Yes, and this is what, not James Bond, but this is what James Fever. If you ain't subscribed to his channel, please do. E20 Zone TV, E20 postal code is like Stratford, where WeStHaM's like located. Well, the WeStHaM, the London Stadium is located. Because you all know it's really E13, but like, yo, E20 for like now. And I got 20 on my thing too. What? Big up, E20 Zone TV. That's James Fever. But yeah, Homeboy is basically saying the same thing from jump. He was saying that like how the positions are right now with like Fabianski being the league keeper and like Areola being like the cup, not even Europa keeper. He ain't played in the Europa League yet as so far, man. Like, I think he should. But like James Fever was basically saying, like, it should be like roles should be reversed. Like, you ever seen that movie Freaky Friday? When like there's a movie called Freaky Friday, and like Freaky Friday, it's like this one person changes like spots with this other person, and it's like it's the mom and daughter. So like the mom goes into the daughter's body, not like that. Get your minds out of the gutter. The mom goes into the daughter's body. The daughter goes into her mom's body, and it's like the mom's the daughter's the mom. And that's like how it should be with Areola and Fab, Doc. Like, and James Fever's been saying this some time. Homeboy knows 2 things, Doc. Don't get it twisted. Homeboy knows 2 things, Doc. And he was saying that from time. Like, Fabianski should be like the cup keeper, the Europa keeper, and Areola should be our like lead keeper. And when you look at it, like we got one of the best like goalkeepers sitting on the bench right now, man. In the words of Areola, like, yo, I ain't playing with you, man. Homeboy's ill. Like, But his time will come. We have, like, it is future. Like, he's future. Zuma's future. Diop's future. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, we got this, man. We so got this. I ain't even playing with you. It's good to see, man. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hi, Peach. You seem to be. Oh, I already read that. Bang material. Yo, I'm on some bing bang material, bang material. How you mean, dog? How you mean? Done told you, dog. Yo, I got lyrics in this brain that like nobody got. Straight up. And it just comes to me on the spot. I could rip it up right to top. Yo, you like your wings mild? You like your wings spicy, extra hot? I'm showing you, man. Yeah, you don't even know about Pete's things, dog. Pete's things is off the buildings, dog. Straight up. That's why Pete's is in the building, like always, dog. Fever keeps it real too. He does. Big up Fever, man. Big up Fever. Fever is a G. He's a legend. Like when I say G, people think, oh, you're saying gangster, this and that. No, I'm saying my guy. Like, yo, that's my G. That's my guy, dog. Like, yo, 100%, man. Like, Fever is my guy, dog. Like, he is dope, man. The Maradagnum. How do you mean, man? Always, dog. Totally agree with Dan Higgins. Hold up. E-tweet. I can't talk, dog. Is it this? Or is it like my vaping? Like, what's wanting? E-tweet. No, E20. How you mean? E20 in the place to be. Yo, you don't know? Check out the man Thieves. Trust me. He has a little rap that he comes up with. It's dope, man. It's dope. He said that. He sent me something on WhatsApp, dog, and it was like, he's like, Peach, I got a rap for it. I was like, what? He's like, yeah. He's like, check this out. And it was dope, man. He's like, E20 in the place to be. Check out your man Thieves. It was live. It was like, yeah. It was dope, man. So a great intro. Yo, and he produces them things too, dog. That's what I'm trying to say. Yo, like Thieves, link me with a rhythm, dog, because I'll kill it. I will kill it. I'll make that go from like number 3 to number 1 in a heartbeat, dog. I ain't even playing with you, man. I'm gonna come up. Yo, don't worry, Dazza. Don't worry, Dazza. I ain't even started. That silly little intro. This, right? This. I'll show you this. See that? I saw you, Brethren. That is just like some like thing I downloaded on my phone, dog. Like I downloaded this like intro app. And like, just like that was like one of their rhythms, dog. Like I just downloaded some like intro app, put a rhythm on it, made up 2 things, put Peach and Franklin in it. Big up Adam Franklin. He is the Don. Busy as hell. That's why he ain't been able to like come on like Peach and Franklin thing, like, yo, people think it's this. It ain't this, but people think it's this, but it ain't.
Welcome to probably the last ever episode of the Franklin Peach Show, because Peach can't get here on time, and I told him, if he can't get here on time, then I'm done. I ain't got time for this. This isn't how it works. Son, I ain't got time for this. This isn't how it works. Son, I ain't got time for this. This isn't how it works.
Son, I ain't got time for this. This isn't how it works.
So yo, joking aside, like with the whole like the Peach show. No, it ain't the Peach show. It's always the Peach and Franklin show. Even when Franklin ain't here, Franklin's in spirits here. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, man, he's been busy as who's busy? Busy like a Wall Street like stock trader. Like he's been busy, dog. Trust me, man. Homeboy's putting down 2 things, man. Like, yo, and he's been making moves. I don't even business. He's been making moves as well as going on vacation. Must be nice, Franco. But like, yeah, he's making moves, man. Like, putting down 2 things, going on vacation and thing. Trust me, man. Homeboy's been putting it down still, But like, yeah, Soon time, Peach and Franco put two things down. Real talk, real talk. Um, totally agree with Dan, but yeah, I hear that. To be fair to Fabs, he's been let down by the defense ahead of him again. Yes. Zuma didn't have the best game, did he? Like, he didn't. Obama, he didn't have the best game as well as, did he? Like, people are honking in the streets like it's like New Year's Eve, dog. I ain't even playing with you, man. But like, yeah, Zuma didn't have the best game. I just love his middle name, Kurt Happy Zuma. Like, isn't that the best middle name you could have? Like, my middle name is like my mother's father and my father's father. You know what I mean? So it's like, but like Happy, that's just dope. That might be like his mother's name or something, or like, you never know. Like straight goods. You don't know. You don't know, man. But yeah, man, Areola, hold on one second. Yeah, I was bringing up E Zone, E20 Zone TV. Don't know, Fever does keep it real. James is having a giraffe. And Peach, yeah, I already said that. I already said that. I already said that. So to be fair, yeah. So yo, let me know. Like, let me know. Let me know. Is it like, is Fab's time come to an end? Like, do we pass the shirt off to Areola? Or do we keep Fab's like between the sticks? Let me know. Do we say to like basically our Dwayne the Rock Johnson, who's God Bonner, do we basically say like your time's done? You know what I mean? Like, I have a lot of faith in Diop, man. I don't know if any of you do, but I have a lot of faith in Diop, man. And for those like who are watching, who are just watching and they ain't like West Ham supporters, I hope y'all are West Ham supporters really, like from watching this. Because I bleed West Ham, breathe West Ham, shit West Ham, eat West Ham, dog. And I hate these doodles, man. Like, I don't hate doodles. Like, doodles, when I say doodles, I mean Yankees. And when I say Yankees, I mean Americans, dog. I don't hate them, don't get me wrong. But I just don't like how they say West Ham. Like, they say West Ham. And it's like, no, it's not West Ham. It's West Ham. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I don't know. That was just on my chest. I seen two people, they're like, yeah, West Ham. I'm like, no, it's not West Ham. Like, they're like rushing the West. It's like, not West Ham. Like, and pronouncing like the ham, like West Ham. It's not West Ham. It's West Ham. You know what I mean? Like, two big, like words right there, dog. West Ham. You get what I'm saying? It's like Redman, dog. Redman. Redman talks about like how when like this is off kilter, off topic, but he's like, when white people say my name, and I'm like, yeah, go on. And he's like, listen, I'll tell you, Peach. When white people say my name, he's like, they say Redman. And I'm like, what? Why do they say Redman? He's like, I don't know. He said, but it's Redman. You know what I mean? You know the rapper, Redman. Like, that's Redman. It's like West Ham. It's like, I don't know. These people say it's stupid. It's not West Ham or West Ham. It's not Redman. Redman. It's Redman. It's West Ham. It's so easy. Like, come on, man. I don't know. I just went on a rant there because that bugs me. That bugs me, man. That bugs me. Like, I know I talk funny, I talk money, but it's like, that bugs me, dog. That bugs me still. Like, yo, I didn't even say, yo, Wally's laughing his ass off. Wally, like, I'm not talking about you, dog, because you say it properly. You know what I mean? You say it properly, dog. You say, like, yo, big up Wally World. He says it properly. Charlie Boy says it properly. Like, there's just some people that don't say it properly. You even got like some English cats that don't say it properly. You know what I mean? And it's just like, yo, you really support us? Or you really like just out like, oh, you want to go on the ride? No, well, we don't want you on the ride, so piss off. You know what I mean? Like, we run the ride, Wally. Trust me. Me and you run the ride, dog. How do you mean, man? Straight up, man. It just bugs me, dog. Like I don't like it's like Toronto, dog. You get Kieran's in the building. This might go extra large. Wally's in the building. This might go extra large. Bing bang 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 ba bong bong ba bong 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 ba bong bong ba bong bong. So your song. You got James Bing bing bong ba bong bong. But no, it's like you got people saying Toronto. That's how you say it. But then you got other motherfuckers that come up in the place and they're like Toronto. I'm like, what? They're like Toronto. I'm like, what did you just say? They're like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've been to Toronto. I'm like, what are you like? Where? What? How? What are you talking about? Toronto? Like, I don't know Toronto. I know Toronto. I don't know Toronto. And they're like, oh yeah, Toronto. No, bugger off, dog. You know what I mean? The same thing. It's just like pronounce things properly, dog. Like real talk, man. Like it just, it's like a pet peeve still. In all honesty, Pete, I like to see the French back three, but I don't hate on Augie and Faz. It's part of the plan. Agreed. That's what I've been saying, dog. I want to see them too. And I do not hate on Augie or like Fab. I do not at all. Like Augie has been a rock, solid rock. Like I'm solid as a rock. That's not how the tune goes, is it? But you know what I'm saying. There's a tune called that, right? Like solid as a rock. That's it. Dun, dun, solid as a rock. Yo, Augie's been solid as a rock, dog. Fabianski's been solid as a rock, dog. But when I seen Areola in goal against Manchester United, it excited me. It excited me, man. I'm not gonna lie. It excited me, man. Zuma and Diop, that excites me, man. I know that's like for the future, but like, yo, let's make the future happen now, dog. Let's Marty McFly this shit. You know, 2.20, what is it? 2.21 gigawatts. Let's excite this shit, dog. Straight up, man. I ain't even playing with you, man. Wally is an educated doodle. Yes, he is. See? Yo, and that's like with the most respect saying doodles, because that's what they used to say back in like the 1930s, 40s, and 50s, straight up. Like, yo, people that say Yankees, no thank you. I don't like you. I don't like you if you say Yankees, because that just seems like disrespect. You're not clever enough to come up with something proper. When you say doodle, it's like nobody knows what you're talking about. It's like, what? Doodle? What's a doodle? A noodle? A scruple? No, it's a doodle. Like Yankee Doodle Dandy, right? So it's like there was some thinking in that. It's not just like, right at you. You can respect that. Like Charlie Wall says, you got to respect that. Done. And yo, man, listen, it's Daza is saying, I think it's more. Oh shit! Why did you go up? Not you guys, just the comments, dog. My bad. I think it's more difficult changing a keeper than any other player as it should be long term. But Areola is long term. You get what I'm saying? Areola is long term. So the last time we were in this position, wasn't it like Adrian and Joe Hart? I think it was. It was Adrian and Joe Hart, wasn't it? No, Adrian and Randolph. Was it? Let me know. It was Adrian and Randolph and Joe Hart, or just Adrian and Joe Hart? Because like I remember Adrian playing like half the matches, and then it was like it was either Joe Hart who played the other half of the matches, and then who else, dog? It was Adrian. who I loved. I thought he was brilliant. I didn't know why we sold him or James Tompkins straight up. Still trying to wrap my head around that one, dog. But it was Adrienne and Joe Hart, or was it Adriana Randolph? I think it was Adriana Randolph. But yeah, it's like, yeah, it is a future thing. I get that. But Areola is our future. And he's like one of the top 5 goalkeepers in Europe. And he's on the bench. Only West Ham would have one of the top 5 goalkeepers in Europe on the bench. Not even West Ham, David Moyes. Only David Moyes would have one of the best 5 goalkeepers in Europe on the bench. But you know, when we see him, we're going to see great things. I know that. Like, we just got a taste of it against Man United. Like, we just got a taste of it. Homeboy looked like Spider-Man. Spider-Man? Spider-Man. He says everything the Spider-Man can. Like, honestly, he was dope. He was dope. Wally is saying, Kieran, I was always called a Yank, but never heard Doodle before. See, that's what peace brings to you, dog. You get me? Big up Wally World. Big up Wally World, a.k.a. Fletch. Yo, trust me, Doodle, trust me. Like, yo, my pops taught me that, dog. My pops didn't teach me that. Well, yeah, he did kind of teach me that, but he showed me that still. He was like, yo, that's what they used to call, like when the Second World War was going on and thing, like, in East, well, not East London, but like the UK and like Germany and thing and all them things there. It was like, yeah, doodles. It was doodles. Like, oh yeah, he's a good doodle. And people are like, what are they talking about? Meaning like he's a good American. Straight up. You learn something every day, Wally. I got your back, dog. Don't even worry about that. So let's see what Karen's saying. The man from down under. New one to me too, Wally. Oh, word up. There you go. Old school things, dog. Old school things. Phonics lessons from Peach. You done know. How do you mean? Yo, that's just how it goes. That's just how we roll. Straight up, man. Wally, well, I always learn listening to Peach. Fuck, I wish I learned listening to Peach. I wish I learned listening to this boy who still shops at Baby Gap, dog. I need 2 things to learn from, dog. Like, yo, you know one thing about like people vertically challenged though, dog? I'll show you then. I'll show you. We look ill in clothes, dog. Straight up. We get the illest clothes. I ain't playing with you, man. Like vertically challenged. I'm talking like 5'5". I ain't on some like dwarf things from that little boy in like Game of Thrones and thing. Like, yo, I'm legit, but like still. You know what I mean? Baby Gap things. Straight up. Figure yourself up. Kieran saying, question. If Ariel starts against Everton and has a nightmare, what happens then? He wouldn't have a nightmare. Because he has everything on the line. He has everything on the line, man. He wouldn't have a mare, man. He would not have a mare, man, because he has everything on the line. Straight up. Like, what would happen then? It wouldn't even be like that, Doc. It wouldn't even be like that. Like, that's just sad, isn't it? Like, if Areola started and he had a nightmare, don't think like that. Don't put them thoughts into the universe, dog. Because he wouldn't. He would not. Areola would clean it up. Good as gold. Not parry things like in front of like open play, like, oh, okay, yeah, have a go at goal. He wouldn't do that. Straight up, man. Like Fabianski, yes. He's not done yet. But it's time to start integrating Areola into the mix. I like that. Integrating Areola into the mix. Yes. Because he has to integrate Areola into the mix. And I think that's what he did playing him against Man United. Maybe play him against Genk. You know what I mean? If he has a clean sheet, that's another clean sheet. So that's 3 clean sheets. I know the last clean sheet, he could have basically like got a sunbed, a deck chair, kicked up his feet, pina colada things, drinking, you know what I mean? And he wouldn't have nothing to do, but he still got a clean sheet. So that's 2 clean sheets on his CV. If he plays against Genk, gets clean sheet. That's 3 clean sheets on the CV. Yo, let the man get like 5, 6 clean sheets. There's going to be nothing more you can say. Like, basically, you just have to show Fabianski the statistics and be like, yo, listen, you're letting in goals here. This man got like 5, 6 clean sheets. Can you give him the gloves? Like, it's simple, man. It's simple. What's Wally saying? We still have Randolph and Martin. Yeah, and Toys R Us still has Jeffrey the Giraffe. You know what I mean? Like, Randolph ain't as bad as people think. I know that. I get that. He ain't as bad as people think. But he's no Areola, dog. He is no Areola whatsoever, man. Bring back Roberto. Kieran, you are having fucking giraffe. This man is shopping at Toys R Us right now with Jeffrey the Giraffe, having a Jeffrey Giraffe. Kieran, come on. Come on. Bring back Roberto. Okay, you bring back Roberto, dog. You bring back Roberto. I don't believe this guy. Bring back Roberto. While we're at it, I bring back Roberto. Yeah, brilliant. Let's bring back Chicharito. What did he do for us? That. Let's bring back who else? Who else, man? Who else? We could bring back many players who like did that, dog. Like, yo, bring back Roberto. I love the humor. Very dry. Very, very dry. I love the humor. Yeah. We should all like go on the thing. Like, bring back Roberto. Bring back Roberto. Man, that was probably West Ham's like saddest signing ever. Don't you think, Karen? Like, joking aside, don't you think that was probably West Ham's like worst signing ever? Like, who can you see that was worser than that? Worser. I'm making up words again. But who can you see that was worse than that? Honestly, like, Roberto was like, yo, he was on a different level of sadness. Like, you know when you cry and you can't cry no more, but you still want to cry? That's Roberto. Straight up. That was Husalas. See, okay, segue. Brilliant, Karen. You just like, segue. Brilliant. I want to say Paul Newman so bad, but I'm not talking about no like F1 cars or like salad dressings or none of them things. Rob Newman. What about Rob Newman? Is he going to be the answer? Because like what Charlie Walsh, big up Charlie Walsh, what he was saying basically is like, yo, that's like, we got a football guy doing a football guy job. About flipping time. You know what I mean? About flipping time then. So it's like, I don't think we're going to see those Robertos anymore. I don't think we're going to see those Andersons anymore, the Hilairs anymore. Like, it's weird, man. It's like, who's lost? Like, he brought these players in, but they did bugger all. Like, the only one that's kind of really stood like ground is Fornals. All the rest are gone. You name me one who's the last signing that's still at the club. Like, Diop wasn't Husalas, was he? I don't think Diop was Husalas. I don't think so. He might have been, but if he was, then like Diop and Fornals. Let me know who, like, besides Fornals, and I want this in the chat. I'm asking nicely, please. I want this in the chat. Like, who was one of Husalas's or like Pellegrini signings that is still with us right now? I think it's only Fornals, but something in me says Diop as well. I don't know. I'll be the first one to admit it. I don't know. I think it was Fornals and Diop. But who signed Diop? Did Bilic sign Diop? I think Bilic might have signed Diop, dog. Real things. I think Bilic might have signed Diop. I don't know. Let me know, please. Back to Berto. Wally just comes out and says it's straight, dog. I forgot about him. Word up, man. Question, Karen. I don't have an answer for that. Stick him up front in Europa. In the Europa, I guess. Who? Stick who up front? Stick who up front? Hold on. So I'm going back. Stick who up front? Areola? Stick Areola up front? Oh, come on, boys. You guys are being silly. How are you, Dazza? Dazza's doing well. Dazza can't complain. Kieran there's been worse signings, but he was the worst keeper I've ever seen at West Ham. He was like the worst player I've ever seen at West Ham, dog. From when I've started watching him, he was the worst player, not even goalkeeper, dog. Worst player I've ever seen at West Ham. I can't think of a player worse than him. Then, like, Jordan Hugo, but he wasn't really given a shot, was he? He wanted to come out to the bubbles. Oh, I want to come out to the bubbles, but like that never really happened, did it? Poor Jordan Hugo. I was watching the match today, and I've seen him play. I was nuts. I was watching. What was it? Not today. It was today or yesterday, dog. It was QPR against West Brom or something like that. And I seen homeboy there. And I was like, oh, what could have been? What could have been and should have been. Do you think Hugo was a Moy signing or a David Sullivan signing? I think it was a David Sullivan signing. And just because he was like playing at Preston and Moyes had links there, I think that's why he got kind of like branded with it. But I think that was a David Sullivan signing, dog. I ain't even playing with you. And the worst thing was that like we signed him just in case we got relegated, which is not how you sign people. You go the opposite. You know what I mean? But I know, just saying. Trust you're all well in the chat. No, hold on. Trust you're all well in the chat. Dan, I just found out I'm a doodle, so I can't be better. You're the best, dog. Shut up. You're the best. You're the best doodle, canoodle, strudel, and oodle that, like, I know, dog. You, Charlie boy, yo, man. Trust me. It's worse being a Canuck, dog. So, like, yo, you're in good stead, dog. You're in good stead. Yo, I talked to Charlie boy's brother the other day, man. Well, like, email things. Frankie, his name is, man. Big up, Frankie. And yeah, man, Charlie boy bigs up all y'all. Trust me. Up the hammers, all them things. Bing bing. And yeah, he's maintaining, man. He's doing as good as can be. You know what I mean? Sipping pina coladas on a Barbados beach. You get me? Trust me. Karen, having a proper head of scouting can only make us more professional as a club. 100%. That's why Paul, aka Rob Newman, will be, and he comes from City, so he don't come from a bad pedigree, does he? Like, he comes from a good pedigree, man. So it's like, yo, he should only bring nothing but class to what we already have. So no, I'm excited. That must be dandy, Wally. Oh, see, this guy's going on like Yankee dandy doodle doo. Yeah. Wally's laughing his ass off because he caught that. Trust me. Wally has a sense of humor, dog. Trust me. Yo, I'm going to put the link in the thing. If anybody wants to jump on, feel more than free because, like, I could talk shit all night long. So it's like, if anybody wants to talk shit with me, more than welcome. Straight up. I got 66% battery left. 66. What a magic number. 66. You playing with me? 66. Yo. I'm showing you, man. 66. That was the year, dog. That was the year when West Ham won the World Cup, dog. That was the year. Oh, my days. And all them people saying that wasn't a goal because it like bounced off the crossbar into the goal. But if that wasn't a goal, then your boy's goal today against West Ham United, or not today, but yesterday. Not today, but yesterday. No, it was today, wasn't it? No, it was yesterday. Because what's the time now? 9:48, and today is Yeah, it was yesterday. Because I called this video the day after. I'm like, yo, I'm losing my head, dog. But yeah, that goal that homeboy scored, and it like the ball crossed the line, but did it, but it did, but did it, but it did. You know what I mean? That's what people were saying about homeboy's goal at the 1966 World Cup. Hit the crossbar, came down, did it cross the line? Yes, it did. If VAR was in effect, yo, but you still have like Scotsmen saying like, oh, that was no goal. That was no goal. And we beat you the year after. So like we're champions. No, you're not. Yo, brethren, like we beat like Spain the year after they won the Euros or whatever. And like, did we say we're champions? No. We just went on with it like, yo, we just do what we do, man. Hold up. Let me put the thing in the thing. Hold on. Uno momentos. Por favor, senor. Post comment. I post comment. I post comment like I do. I post comment. I post comment. It's been weird today. It's like, yo, WhatsApp was down. Facebook was down. Like, yeah, it was weird, man. Like, there was mad things down today. And I done read about it. Like, that, like, if you have an older phone than, like, this generation, not even generation, but if you, like, have an older phone than this or that, then your WhatsApp is going to be cut off forever. Your Facebook cut off forever. Your Google, Gmail, all them things cut off forever. And it's like, I got a new phone. My phone's shite, but like, I got a new phone. Not a new phone, but it's a newer phone than like, you know, those things happening to the phone. So it's like, yo, I was good, but still, like, it affected like the WhatsApp, the Facebook, the StreamYard. Like Charlie Walsh trying to send me the link to do the thing with him on like 2 hammers, 1 spammer. Even that like was like, it was bugged out in the beginning. I tried to click on it, nothing. And then finally we got it running. But it's like, yo, it was madness, man. It was madness. Wally World. Uh-oh. See, this is danger. This is danger. This is absolute danger. Because you see this. I'm wearing this, right? Champion things. You get what I'm saying? Because we're going to be in the Champions League next year. So I'm wearing this. Champions. No, it's champions. No, it's champion. Champion. So I'm wearing this. Champion. Because we're going to be in the Champions League next season. Done, no. There you go. But Wally World, he's sending me an American Hammer TV or American Hammer Network, like, t-shirt, Philadelphia style. Yo, you're going to be seeing me rocking that like I ain't took it off my body, dog. Straight up. I ain't even playing with you. So when I do get that and rock that, big up Wally World. Trust me, he's a G, a legend, a gentleman, and a scholar. So he's a G and an S. You get what I'm saying? My boy Wally World is a G and an S. You can't look with the best if you're not the best. And he's the best of the best, so the rest. And this is how we rock it. You don't know we stay blessed. Yo, big up Wally World, dog. AKA Fletch. See, I could have put that in there. I didn't even think, because like bless rhyme with Fletch. And yeah, I didn't even think of that. Wally World, your package should be getting there soon, Pete. I just looked at the tracking. Where's it at? Where's it at? Wally World, show me where it's at. Show me where it's at. Wally World, show me where it's at. Show me where it's at. Wally World, show me where it's at. It is in Buffalo, or is it in Canada? Is it in Toronto? Is it in California? I don't know, yo. Straight up. Hold up. Yeah, put the stream in. Anybody want to come on? Yo, click that stream yard link. You can come on. Dazzle. What are you saying? Experienced problems yesterday. 4-year-olds who are phone in Thailand. Word up. Yeah. Yo, there was mad problems yesterday, dog. It was messed up. Google, WhatsApp, Facebook, StreamYard. Trust me, everything was a bit apocalypse now type things, dog. Straight up. Real talk, man. Real things. Yeah, messed up, man. Messed up. Like, they all talk about this apocalypse thing. Like, what does that mean? does the apocalypse thing mean like they're gonna be zombies and thing, or like apocalypse like it's just gonna like go mayhem? Like the best chance you have of surviving is like going in the lake on a boat, like you know what I mean, getting away from land things. Like I don't know, because this one girl I talked to, she's heavy on that shit. She's heavy on, and she's psychic as well, which is crazy. And she does all those like tarot card things and like, but she is psychic. Like she said two things that happened that we all have psychic abilities. Real talk, we all do have psychic abilities. It's whether you can channel them or not. And she can channel hers because like she told me two things, and two things happened. I'm like, whoa. Like, and she talks about this apocalypse thing, like come in and the best place for us is like on the water, not the land, and like this, that, and the third. Like, shit is real. It's madness. Like, is this what we're living in? Like, Wally World. It says it's close to destination. Before that, it said it was in Illinois. If it says it's close to destination, then it's probably like in this country, dog. It's probably in this country because like when I had an issue, right? Like I had a tumor in my pancreas and thing, and it's like they gave me all the medicine in the world, none of it worked. But then my doctor, he like gave me a marijuana card to like get some ganja and like deal with the issue. So it's like I got this oil, which was like CBD oil, and I used to order it from like Vancouver, which is like on the other side, like 5-hour plane ride, just like just above California, basically. It's on the West Coast. You know what I mean? Beautiful place. Beautiful place. But it's like when I used to like order them things, whenever it said close to destination, it mean like it was kind of around the corner. And then after close to destination, it would be like it's on its way. Or like it's something like that. Like it's on its way. So no, I'll probably get that tomorrow, dog. Tomorrow or Wednesday. 100, 100, man. 100. Like, no, it's good. It's weird. Like, it's weird. Like, that's so nice of Wally to send me that straight up. Like, big up Wally World. 100%. Like, we need to link straight up, man. We need to link up, dog. Like, take you for 2 pints and like, kick it and have a blast. Watch some WeStHaM, not West Ham. WeStHaM. We'll watch some WeStHaM United. You know what I mean? Have 2 pints, just kick it. You know what I mean? That'll be ill. And it's dope. Like, Wally World sending me these things. Then I got one of my brethren that, like, he went to the reserve today. So, like, Native Indian reserve today. Because, like, those are the true, like, founders of our country, Canada. But Canada. They called it Canada, but we call it Canada. And what was it, Jake the other day? He's like, what did he say? He's like, Canada. I'm like, Canada? No, it's not Canada. It's Canada, dog. Like, not Canada. Sound like Bradley Walsh off of The Chase, dog. He said the same thing, dog. But it's weird. It's like, you got Wally, who's nice enough to, like, send a shirt over from Philadelphia. It's always sunny in Philadelphia, dog. If you don't know now, you know. But, like, he was nice enough to send a shirt over from Philadelphia. Then, like, my mom, she smokes, like, 2 fags, right? So it's like, I'll go grab, like, probably, like 2 packs of fags for her. And it's, like, around these ways, it's, like, $29, which isn't cheap. And that's just for, like, 2 packs of fags, dog. Like, straight up. And, like, my boy who goes to the Native Indian Reserve, he can get a whole carton of fags for like less than that, like $20. So I'm saving $9. Like I pay for 2 packs of fags for like $29. So it's like I can get like 8 packs in a carton for $20, dog. They cost 18, but I'm giving homeboy like 20, just like going out and grabbing them. You get what I mean? It's like, madness. It's like, so I got them things coming. I got a shirt coming. I got some Fearless shoes that came in the mail today, which I ordered like a month back, but like they came today. Dope. They're dope. Like fresh white Fearless. How do you mean, man? Dope, dope, the dope, dope, the dope, dope. Trust me, Wally World. Wow, that's expensive. That's what I'm saying, dog. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like basically, dog, it's like you go to one place, right? And so you go to one place and they'll charge you like, let's say, $14 and change for like one pack of fags, like $14 and change. Then you go to a next place and they'll charge you like 16 and change. It's like prices like, you know, they up and down different, like, but then you go to the Native Indian Reserve, you get 8 packs for less than you pay for 2 packs. You get 8 packs less than you pay for. How does that work out? How does that work out? It's madness, man. It's madness. Utter madness, dog. Straight up. I ain't even playing with you, man. Utter madness. I'll put the link in. Yo, Wally, come say hello, dog. What's wrong with you? You got something against me, dog? Do we got beef, dog? You got something against me? You don't want to say what's up? Kieran's chilling in Australia. Don't want to say what's up to Pete. He's just like, no, I'm doing my own thing. I ain't going to say what's up to Pete. So nobody wants to talk to me tonight. That's cool. That's cool. I'll talk to myself, dog. Straight up. People think I'm mad. I'll talk to myself, dog. Straight up. I will talk to myself because there ain't nobody else that wants to talk to me, that wants to talk to Pete. So I just talk to myself. Straight up, Wally. It's probably all taxed to native. Yes, word up. That's 100. Yeah, that's 100, man. It's government things, isn't it? It's government things, man. It's messed up, man. That's government things, man. It's like, yo, why? Why be so greedy? Why be so needy? You know, people are honking their horns like downtown. Yo, Toronto, what? You know, I could feed a family of 4 and still have change. Word up. Word up. I could feed a family of 4 and still have change. Trust me, man. It's like, yo, it's government taxes, man. Wally nailed it. Wally nailed it. Wally just won like the Nobel Prize, straight up. He just won the Nobel Prize. Like, I don't even business. Because, like, yo, first off, I'll show you, it's like, you have to have this before this happens. Like, something's going to happen. You get me? But you have to have this before this happens. It's happening. It's happening. You
What's
got
up?
the intro and everything, dog. You got the intro.
I got
and
the
everything.
intro. Check it out.
Word
Check
up.
this doodle.
Doodle, you're the best doodle in the
man.
world. Go on. Go
Yankee
on.
Doodle.
Yo, what?
How the fuck-
I'll show you
yeah,
this. I'll
there
show
it
you
is.
this.
Yeah.
Big up. Big up. I'll show you this, dog. One of my father's friends, he's from Scotland, yeah? And he was born on July 4th, right?
Yeah. All
and that's
right.
your big day, right? That's your
yeah.
big day.
Yep.
And he loves the doodle. Like, he loves the doodles because he's like, it's not just because it's his birthday, but he said, you know what, Pete? He said, they're one of the most patriotic countries in the world. And that's 100 on you. So big up your blood clot self for that, dog. Straight up.
America. Fuck yeah.
No, but like, honestly, yo, there are countries that, like, yo, they'll hide from their flag. You guys have your flag everywhere, which is dope, man. How do you mean, man? How do you mean, man? It's like, yo, even these ways in Canada, I see like some American flags. I see Canadian flags. I see Scottish flags, which are weird. But like I see Scottish flags, American flags, Canadian flags, St. George flags. Like it's dope. It's dope, man. Like
we see some.
dope.
We got some British flags around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patriotism is brilliant, isn't it? Like being patriotic. That says something. It's standing behind where you live and standing behind like where you're from. You know, like you gotta and Charlie Walsh would say, you gotta respect that straight up.
Yeah. Yep,
so how are you doing tonight, my friend? How are you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing good. I'm just learning I'm a doodle, man. I love that. That's hilarious.
Own it though. Own it.
I've never heard that before. That's awesome.
Own that, dog. Own that, dog. Like, because that's like apparently that's the nickname that like when there were people from America, like when England was like fighting Germany and things, and there was like soldiers there from America.
Yeah,
that's what they used to call them, and they felt proud like when they called them that. Like it wasn't like, oh, you Yankee. It was like, yeah, you doodle. Like it's almost like you know the C word, like CUN whatever.
Yeah.
You know the C word, right? It's like in England and Scotland, you say that, and it's like a term of endearment. It's like, oh, you silly like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I'm talking. See, you get it. Like other people that like would hear that, they'd be like offended by it. But it's like, no, it's like you welcome that, dog. You welcome that. It's a term of endearment thing, dog. Trust me.
Yeah.
But no, how are you doing, man? Like, yo, how are you doing?
Doing good. Good. You know, yesterday, what was it? Yesterday?
Yeah, it was. You know, I know I have the same problem. I'm like, it seems like a week ago, but yeah.
I know. I wasn't, you know, that last goal was kind of, really? But I was like, hey, we're still in Europe. You know, we won in Europe. We're leading our group in Europe. You know, so if we'd gotten a draw, that would be one more point. But we still have 11 points, which is pretty good for us. You know, so I wasn't too bothered by it. You know, it didn't really affect me. But I was like watching Jake's stream. He did a vlog, you know, and you could tell he was really upset.
Oh, he was vexed.
Yeah, he didn't even film. You know, he was like, it sort of blanked out, and then he came back like way afterwards. He was like,
you know why though? You know the honest reason why. I saw, and like he could tell me something different, and I know that he's lying. You know the honest reason why. You've been to like well, what's the team there? Oh, come on, Pete. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Pittsburgh.
Philly?
Hold on, shush. I got the hat, dog, with the P on it. Philadelphia.
Yeah, those ones. Yeah.
What's the team called? The baseball team.
The Phillies.
Thank you. You've been to a Phillies match, and it's like 9th inning, and you're like, okay, let's get up and go, just so we can avoid the crowd, kind of thing. That's what it was. That's what it was.
Oh, they left early
to avoid the crowd. I will guarantee you, he left to avoid the crowd, and he didn't see the last goal. Because I've been there before. I've been there. I've been at games at like the bowling and like this and that, and it's like you leave like 5 minutes, 10 minutes before just to avoid the crowd, so you can get on the tube and like go back home. That's what he just covered it up, something like sweet with like sprinkles of like, I don't know, sugar on top. Like, no, that's what it was, Doc. That's what it was. But it was a good vlog, wasn't it? Like he put in work.
I love those.
And even the boy behind him, when they scored, he was like,
yeah. No, I like that. It gives you a taste of being at the stadium and stuff. I like his stream, I like those vlogs.
He's a special specimen. I tell you, man, he's absolutely brilliant, man. And doing the vlogs, like it's not easy work, and it's good that his mother and father support him and doing what he does, and they help him out. Like you see him now with the microphone, He got the microphone now. He looks like he's working for Sky Sports, dog.
It's professional,
like, people with the microphone. I'm like, easy, hold on there, dog. Like, what?
It's a great experience.
But it's so good.
I got to tell you, I don't understand leaving early though, because those matches are not that long. I mean, in a baseball game goes on forever and it's boring as hell. So I understand leaving, you know, in like the 8th inning or something, because nothing's going to happen probably anyway. But the football is only it's less than 2 hours.
No, I know, but Wally,
so how can you leave early? I don't get it.
I don't get it either, and a lot of fans don't. Like, okay, you can either go one of two ways. You could leave early to avoid the crowd so you can get like on the tube and it's not all ram-packed, or you could stay like 20 minutes later and then leave when all the fans have already gone, and that's normally what like the West Ham supporters do, because we're known for staying at the match till the dire end. But
I would stay.
I know, but you have to, like, he lives in Somerset, dog, which is like, that's like 2 hours away from the London Stadium. So, you know, it's just the transportation issue. That's it. It's not like any love lost for the match or anything. He wants to like leave early. Like, they kind of have to, because like they got a 2-hour truck on their hands. You know what I mean?
But they're spending all day anyway. What's like an extra 20? What's an extra 30 minutes or something? You know, just. I would want to be there.
We'll give Jake shit, dog. Me and you will give Jake shit. We'll be like, yo, why didn't we stay for the last 20 minutes?
Why are you leaving early? Yeah. Come on. Why are you leaving early?
Me and you would have like 2 beers and just like be there like half an hour after the match, just like, okay, now we'll leave.
I'd want to watch every person leaving the field, you know. I'd want to see everything. But of course, you know, I've never been there, so to me it would be like a massive experience. So
I've never been there either. I've never been to the London Stadium. I'm looking forward to it, man. When I do go, that'll be a dream come true, man. Because when the times that I went to the bowling ground, it was just like heaven, man.
Yeah,
it was
awesome.
Like heaven.
I haven't been to either. So the only time I saw,
go on.
I went to North Carolina when they played in North Carolina against the North Carolina Railhawks.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was preseason. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw them. They came up this way, and my father, he got tickets. We played the MLS All-Stars at the Toronto FC pitch, BMO Field.
Yeah.
And it was nuts. You got tickets to the match, and this was when Dean Ashton was playing, Wally. This was when Dean Ashton was playing.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. I know. Bellamy,
awesome.
Dean Ashton, Mark Noble, of course, Jack Collerton, Julian Faubert, who's kind of like that, but whatever. We got to see all of them. And Antonio, he was there. Like, we got to see all of them, man. And not only did my dad get tickets to the match, they were at a nightclub the night before where they had like a private event. He was able to get up there. It was
brilliant.
Oh, it was. I'll tell you, man, it was brilliant. But going to the bowling, Wally, you would have been in seventh heaven.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, we went in from the side where like it's the chicken run. So we went in from the side, and like you just walk down, and all you see everywhere is just claret and blue. Everywhere.
Wow. Yeah.
Everywhere. It was just like, whoa. Like, am I, like, you have to pinch yourself. Like, am I really here?
Right.
Now, hold on. Oh, we got somebody in the place. It only has to be the man from down under, doesn't it? It only has to be the man from down under. What are you saying, my boy?
Like, boys.
How you doing, mate?
What's up, Kieran?
Nah, I'm just recovered after a loss.
Come
on. I was really looking forward to that game. I was really looking forward to it, and I was so disappointed. I was worse than Jake. Believe me, I was more upset than that. I was gutted, really gutted.
It didn't really bother me. I was just like, the last minute goal was tough, but I was like, whatever.
Kieran is living. Kieran is living.
Darn it.
I know it's only a point, but still, it's just the first half really. I just couldn't believe how bad we were, and I was going, "What's going on?"
Yeah, we
I was
didn't
just
do much.
really looking forward to a good performance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we didn't see that.
We had a bad day.
Yeah, we had a very bad day. But what would you take on the whole game? Like, they did play us off the pitch, though, didn't they, Karen? Like, really? They, like, second half he came out, but it was too little too late, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was one of them. That Brentford were good, and they came at us real quick.
Yep.
Real quick. And I've never seen so many of the players that have been performing for us that have made the difference. Everyone was off. Every one of them. Soufal was terrible. Soucek was poor. Fornals was poor. I just got everyone having a bad day at the same time. It was it was pretty disappointing.
Do you put that down to Europa?
No, not at all.
Okay, good.
Not for me. I mean, there weren't that many that played that much. It can't be down to that. It just can't be. It's a couple of games a week. Jesus Christ, the professional footballers, they live and eat it, you know?
Yeah. And like I would have given, like, honestly, I would have given Ben Johnson a go. I would have given Alex Krall a go. Like, honestly, I would have given these boys a go, but Moyes didn't make any substitutions.
I sort of understand. I can understand in the second half why he didn't, because we were on the ascendancy. We were attacking.
Yeah.
When we scored, it only looked like one team was going to go on and win it. You know, so I can understand. But at half time, I think he should have changed it because we were terrible. And that was the time to change it, and he didn't. But he gave them a rocket, said, you better get out there and do something or you're coming off. And they all did for a while.
They did.
So I sort of understand why he didn't change it. But I still would have taken Soufal off. But whether it be Fredericks, whether it be Masawaki, whether it be Johnson, I would have changed it. Because he could see he never got any better.
Yeah, they only had Johnson. Fredericks was injured.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Right, and I thought Johnson played out of his boots the other day. Like, I thought he played out of his boots the other day, and I don't understand why he didn't give him a go.
Yeah, he just trusts the guys. You know, he trusts Soufal and he trusts the guys he goes with. So.
No, you're right, Bobby. You're right. You're right.
It's not often Soufal lets you down, is it? But
no.
He just had a bad day.
Soucek, even it's been the last 2 or 3 games where Soucek has kind of looked a bit knackered. But like, maybe he needs a rest. But isn't that why we got Alex Krall? Like, so why not throw Alex Krall like with Rice in the middle?
Oh yeah.
It was an option. I would have done it as a manager myself. I would have gone at half time. See you, Soucek. Come on, you're fucked. Soufal, you're off. You're off. Yeah. I would have changed it at half time. Whether that would have made any difference or we got any better, I don't know. But they just didn't seem to be at the races. So.
It would have done something, Karen. If he did that, and Wally, can you agree with this? Like, if Moyes did something like that, like a bold man statement, like, listen, what Karen just said, you're not performing, so go on the bench and like put on Alex Krall. You know what I mean? Put on Ben Johnson or something for Soufal. Like, that would have made a difference. It would have ignited something different in the team.
Maybe.
I think whatever he at halftime, whatever he said did work because they came out so much better.
Yeah.
And he didn't need to sub anybody. So and I agree with you, Karen, when you say, they were on the ascendancy, so there was no reason to really sub anybody as long as they weren't totally knackered. So I'm not surprised he didn't sub anybody, to be honest. But it was just
I think
kind of a heartbreaker.
The longer the game went on, the harder it was to bring a sub on.
Yeah.
Because we were attacking them, we were making chances. We looked like we were going to win it, but then we got suckered at the end.
Well, we missed. We missed a lot of chances. Like Bowen missed one, Zuma, missed one.
Did the header Antonio miss?
Oh,
yeah.
He missed it completely.
Yeah,
Jesus.
And And then Suchek was there too, and he, you know, he must have thought Antonio was going to pop it in. So yeah, he missed it.
What were your thoughts? What were your thoughts, Wally, on the referee?
Yeah, I guess people were upset with him, and it seemed like he was letting Brentford get away with murder, and you know, they were like tackling Antonio in the back there and all sorts of stuff, and he seemed to be calling like little stuff on us. So yeah, he didn't seem too honest. So anyway, I don't know.
What about your thoughts on the referee, Karen? Do you think he was a bit dodgy?
He was fucking useless.
Yeah, there we go.
Don't hold back. Don't hold back. I love it. He was fucking useless.
I see a lot of people knocking fucking Brentford for time wasting and taking on. Of course they were.
Yeah.
And it was, and to me, it was good, it was good game management by Brentford. And that referee was letting them get away with it.
Yeah.
What did Brentford do wrong? They slowed the game down. They killed momentum.
Yeah.
They fucking wasted time, and they're allowed to do it. Why wouldn't you?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
They had a good game plan.
Yeah, when you get the lead, you know, you can do that kind of stuff. You know, and they're just doing it right. Yeah.
They've done it well, but the referee helped them do it. So if he had clamped down on it early, it might not have been so frustrating. But he didn't. So I weren't happy with him at all.
No.
I mean, when there's another, the two decisions that baffled me was when who got booked for us for a tackle early, and then I remember Antonio trying to go through and a boy rugby tackled him. And he doesn't get a yellow card.
Right.
And he done about 3 or 4 of these tackles and never got a yellow. I couldn't understand him. And the other one decision when the keeper came out and grabbed it and landed on Antonio's head and got a free kick.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What was that?
Yes.
That was embarrassing for the referee.
Even our commentators were saying, "Oh, that was the wrong call." They got the ref got that one wrong. Yep.
Right.
Who was the boy that went in for the tackle that got booked for us? Was it Rice?
Well, I think Rice got booked, but his was kind of legitimate, I think. But somebody else,
was a booking. Yeah, Rice was a book. The other one weren't.
Who was it? Well, you had Rice, you had Suchek. Would you point out? Maybe
for now. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Well, on to everything, right?
No, if he books him, that's fair enough. But if a guy rugby tackles a player who's going through, how is that not a book?
Yeah, right.
There's no consistency there.
No.
He weren't the best.
No.
He
was a new ref too. I don't remember seeing him before. Yeah. So, oh well.
No, he was. It's on to everything, but Kieran's right. Like 100% Kieran's right. Not only did one player look off in their game, a bunch of them did. They just looked like a step behind of what they usually are, didn't they, Kieran? Like
we've done that a few times now. This not turning up in the first half hour.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we've got to start on the front foot a bit more. Because you know what I mean, that goal they scored, they should have been 2-0 up at least. We got lucky, really. They could have been 2-0 up.
Yeah.
And it was only 1, and then we turned up in the second half. But you've wasted 45 minutes. You could be winning the game. Jeez.
I felt like that was a problem we used to have, where we didn't get started until later. And I felt like Moyes had fixed that kind of. He'd fixed it, but I
think so too.
Not yesterday. Yeah.
No.
But anyway. So Kieran,
go on. So no, you go.
I got a quick question. How much are cigarettes in Australia? I can't believe they're like $15 a pack in Canada.
That's nuts, isn't it?
Wally, believe you me, that's cheap compared to Australia.
Really?
No.
Whoa.
No. How much
you can double it.
Really?
No. $30 for a pack?
these fucking idiots here in Australia have had, in the last sort of 7 years, have had a campaign against smokers in Australia. And they put the taxes up on them twice a year, every year.
Oh my God.
And they went from being cheap to being now almost unbelievably ridiculous.
Yeah. Wow.
I remember back in the day, honestly, Karen, I remember back in the day, like, let's say, like, when was it? Like, in the 1990s. Like, I used to be able to get cigarettes, my friend, for like $3.70. Now it's like
that was the same here.
Was it? Okay. So you hear what I'm talking about then. It's like $30 for a pack cigarette? That's madness. Yeah. It's all government money, man.
I think back in the 70s, I was getting the number 6s for like, I don't know, they were like 40p a pack or something.
What?
I don't know.
What?
Yeah, back in the 70s.
Used to be from school, you used to be able to buy them individually at a fucking shop.
I remember that. I used to go to the new shop or corner shop or whatever and be like, can I get a single? And it'd be like, yeah, 20 cents or whatever. It was magic, but now no more. No more.
You know, look, this is my take on it, right? I'm a smoker, and that's just the way it is, right?
Yeah.
I'd rather no one smoked. I would. I'd rather no one smoked. But they've gone on a crusade here in Australia, and you're being treated like a leper now if you are a smoker. You know, they don't want people smoking, and that's fine. Okay, if you want to go that thing, fucking ban them completely. Right? Don't fuck about taking.
Oh, wow.
You know, I go and buy a packet of cigarettes, and you pocket $20 for fucking tax. Stop it, then. Fucking stop it. Just ban the fucking thing, and then no one gets it. Or here's a rule I'd bring in: anyone born after 2010 is not allowed to smoke. Right?
Oh, wow. Holy shit.
Everyone born after there's no reason for them kids, right? They're only 11 now. There's no reason for them to smoke. So they're not allowed to smoke. There you go. That stops all the fucking country smoking.
Listen, I have a theory.
£2.50 in Thailand. We are gonna go to Thailand.
Wow, yeah.
Exactly.
See, I have a theory that back in the 70s, and you know, everybody was smoking back then, and everybody was thin, right? Now, now nobody's smoking, and they're all like, at least in this country, everybody's.
The whole fucking country's run by fat fuckers now.
Yeah. I think it might be healthier to smoke and be thin than to not smoke and be fat.
And be obese.
Right.
If any big fat fuckers are watching this, we are sorry about that.
Start smoking. That'll, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Get some bags in if you can afford them. You have to live in Thailand to be able to afford them. I bet Darren's thin as fuck. I bet Darren's a thin fucker.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. He can afford to be thin.
Fucking rice and cigarettes. Says he's fucking tired.
Yeah.
I heard what was it? It was Kevin Hart, I think. He said skinny girls think they're chubby girls think they're fat girls think they're obese, and obese girls think they're fucking like top models. And it's like,
I know. Yeah.
Oh my days.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway.
Wow, what a world we live in, man.
Yeah,
like honestly,
exactly.
I'm gonna meet up with my friend in a bit, and I'm gonna get like cartons for like I could buy 2 packs of pads for the same price. I could buy 8 packs from like the reserve because of no taxes.
They're like you said, Wally. They must be tax. The natives must be tax exempt. Native Americans, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Canada, I think
because that's the only reason. Like Darren said there in Thailand, $2.50. The only reason they're expensive is because of the taxes, not because of the cigarettes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's a fucking joke. So if I go and buy a packet of cigarettes for $30, I'm giving $25 to the fucking government.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, easily.
Yeah. Basically it. Yeah.
And then they want to preach to me about not smoking. You fucking arsehole. You fucking hypocrites. Stop taking my money.
Yes.
I gotta look at how much they are here now. I'm curious because I haven't smoked here, but I remember hearing they were like $5 in New York, but that was probably 35 years ago.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
There must be a lot more now.
It's mad. It's
See,
Darren,
what's that Darren say? That 84 kilos. See, I told you, thin as fuck.
Yeah.
He's on 6 packets a day, and he's thin as fuck.
Yep. There we go.
There you go.
My theory works out.
Yep, and 100%. 100%. It's like cannabis became legal here like last year. Or no, it was like 4 years ago, wasn't it? Holy shit. My mind's gone all crazy after this COVID thing. But like, cannabis became legal and the government's trying to get on it. But like they can't. And the same with vaping. Like the vaping, like what Daza was saying, they're trying to get on that as well. And it's like they just want to add taxes on it so they can make money off it. It's like in Canada, and I think it's the same in New York, sorry, not New York, Philadelphia, and the same in Australia. It's like the highest sales of anything are lottery tickets, like playing the numbers and that, alcohol sales, and cigarettes. And the government is there, and there. It's,
right. Yep.
It's controlled. It's a controlled demolition. A controlled demolition, my friend. Controlled demolition.
They're trying to get rid of us.
Oh yeah. No, that's a different story. You know I'm all about that. That's a different story. You know I'm all about that.
Oh boy. Anyway.
Yeah, it's madness. Like, I don't want to, but I'm gonna bring it just because I've been watching it so much. That 9/11 thing, man, that was so controlled, man, and that was so like they just got rid of people because they wanted to get rid of people, and it just they're doing the same thing with like taxing this, taxing that, and taxing this. It's disgusting, man. It's absolute, and it's right in front of our eyes, man.
Yeah.
That's a shame, man. It's a shame, man.
Well,
what can you do? Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So on to Everton. Karen, do you start Areola or do you start Fabianski?
Yeah, big question. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. That's a big boy question right there, dog.
I always thought that Fabianski has to have a nightmare to get dropped. So,
yeah.
And could we put him at fault for them 2 goals? Like, maybe the second one, a bit of that slap out instead of maybe you should have punched it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But, I don't know. Areola could be the best thing we've ever seen. We put him in the sticks. But like I said, that's why I threw that question up, because I think people knee-jerk reaction too much. And half of these people that want Areola in has never really seen him fucking play. We, not really had a good chance. I know he's had 2 clean sheets. Forget that, because you could have had a mannequin in goal for them 2 games. A mannequin
would have much to do.
But he could be, and I think he will be. Don't worry, he's going to be West Ham's #1. I have no doubt about that. But would Moyes take that big risk of throwing him in there? And if he did play against Everton and had a fucking nightmare, it just gives Moyes a bigger headache. A bigger headache then to bring back Fabianski and go, well, that fucked up. And then he'll lose trust in Areola then. So I don't know whether he should come in yet. I think he should be playing every cup game and every fucking European game. I believe that.
I agree. All the other matches he should be playing, but keep Fab for the league for now. But I'm sure by the end of the season, I think by the end of the season, Areola will be starting for sure. But
he will be.
But
I think so. I think he'll wean him in a little bit later into the season.
Exactly.
Unless Fabianski has an absolute howler of a game, then you might see it.
Yeah, and he hasn't. Like, to be honest, Fabianski hasn't. He made one mistake. We all made one mistake, and he's made one mistake. That's it. That was the parry, like, into open play. Agreed.
But
I agree
if
with that
Fabianski does pick
100%.
up an injury, if he picks up an
Yes.
injury, that could be him. He might not see the
Yeah.
first team shirt again.
That's
Yeah.
true.
No, that's
Yeah.
very true. That's a really good point. Like, if Fab gets injured, then that's his chance
That'll
to
be it.
shine. And Kieran, that's a wicked point, you know. Like, if he does put Areola in and he has a howler, then where does he have to go? Like, you know what I mean? That's a really good point, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if Fab does get injured and he gets a run of games and does well, that's him. He's in then. He won't be coming out.
I agree with you. I agree with you, man. Hold on, we have somebody else coming in. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah,
my
I know.
God.
I know it's madness. It's madness. Hold on, I'm trying to get him into.
You
the
don't know
studio,
that
but I
many
can't.
people, Pete.
I know.
I know.
Pete, you don't know that many.
I know shit. I know. I'm trying to get the boy in, but I can't. It just says edit name, kick from studio, or ban from studio. I don't want to ban this man from studio or nothing. No, it won't let him in. It was Daza. Daza was trying to get in, but it won't let him in.
Good job.
Daza, come on. What's wrong with you? Come on. His camera's off. That's why. Turn your camera on, Daza. That's why it's not letting you in. Turn your camera on. No, because I go to it, right? I go to it, and it's like a camera thing, and then it's like blocked. And it's like, it won't let him in. Hold on. I press it again. Edit name. No. I press on his name. Nothing. Can we see him? Hold up. There's something there. Nope. Dazzle, turn your camera on, and then you can get in. Yeah. Hold on. Sorry about that, boys. Sorry about that. But no, I agree with you about Areola. He is for the future. What do you think about the combination of Diop and Zuma? Do you feel it's a better connection than Diop and Urbana, or am I just like dreaming?
No, I like that, the French connection thing with and then in the future with Areola too. I think they'll Zuma and Diop will work well together. They'll be able to communicate well. You know, they hang together at practice or whatever, and they speak the same language, you know, natively. So I think it's a good piece. Yeah.
I agree with you. What do you think? What do you think, Karen?
But hey, Peach, I gotta go, by the way. I'm getting the mosquitoes are biting the hell out of me. And
don't let that happen. Get in your bed, have a good tip.
All right. Kieran, good to see you, man.
We all love
And you, Wally.
Yep. Peach,
I'll
take
talk
care.
to you again soon.
Yeah.
All the best, buddy.
Awesome. You too. Bye-bye.
I hate the mosquitoes. You must get loads of them in Australia. Loads of them, like big mosquitoes the size of me. You must get the mosquitoes the size of me where you live, man. Honestly.
Yeah, I know that. But we're at that autumn time where we don't have any yet. But in the next couple of weeks, they'll be coming. It starts to heat up.
Yeah, but your winter is like our summer. Our summer is like your winter, no?
We're coming into summer soon.
See, that's messed up, man. So when does your summer start? Like November?
Huh?
Your summer starts in like November?
Well, it sort of does, but officially it's 1st of December.
Okay.
But it's going to start from now. It's going to start. It's already started to warm up the last week. You know, we're going to average in this month probably 25 to 30 degrees, and it's autumn. But by the time we hit December, it'll be 30 plus.
No, see, anybody wants to travel to Australia in the winter months, like coming from like North America, because you guys got the best weather. Like
this is a lovely for you, Peach. You know, anyone like that come from a colder country. This is a perfect time of year now because it's not too hot and it's not too humid.
Yeah, you know? It's just my cousin. She lives in. I told you before. I know you're in Brisbane, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cousin.
I'm on the East Coast.
So where's New South Wales from where you live?
That's south to me.
So how long would it take to like travel from where you live to there?
Well, New South Wales is like fucking Texas. It's massive. So it depends where you're going. If you're going down to Sydney, right? Yeah. It would, from Brisbane, it's only about an hour and 20-minute flight.
Yeah.
About a 10-hour drive.
Yeah, yeah. And if you went to New South Wales, how long a drive is that?
I know. I could be in New South Wales in 40 minutes. The start of the state. The border's not far away.
Okay, so when you say it's big like Texas, it's like where you're located in New South Wales.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, from the one end of New South Wales to the other could take 12 hours, 13-hour driving. Maybe more. Maybe more.
I understand. I gotta find out where she is located in New South Wales because I didn't know it was that big. Because you get people traveling like to Canada from like England, and they'll be like we live in Toronto, but like people on the plane, they'll be like, oh, I have a relative in like British Columbia. Could you say hello? But they don't know that British Columbia is like a 5-hour flight away from Toronto. They think it's so close. So I understand what you're saying about New South Wales. I didn't know it was that massive. I did not know.
Right across. See, where I am, we're on the East Coast, right on the far East Coast. So Perth is on the West Coast, the far West Coast. So a flight from Brisbane to Perth is like flying from London to New York.
Like 8 hours?
About 6 hours.
Flipping hell. I did not know that.
About 6 hours, but it's that sort of distance. It's a long way.
No, like Australia is big and Canada is big, and I don't think people understand how big they actually are. Like we have places like continents they call them here. We have continents like Manitoba, massive, like massive. And you got Toronto, Manitoba, you got Ottawa, Montreal. Like, hold on, there's a guest in there. I think it's Darren again. It is Darren. It won't let me add you, Darren. Darren, it won't let me add you. I think it's because you don't got your camera on. Because I'm seeing a camera thing, and it's like there's a line through it. It won't let me add you, mate. Edit name. Darren, save. No, didn't let me add him. That's weird. He's trying to come on, but it won't let him add him. Pardon me, man?
That's a shame. Good to see Darren. Have a chat with him.
Big time. Big time, man. Like, I've never had that problem. Like, when anybody sent in a request, you can just add them. But it's weird. It's like, it comes up and it's like a square picture with like a camera with a line in it, and it doesn't give the option to add to stream. Like when you come on, it gives the option like add to stream, but it's not giving him that. I don't know if it's because he's in Thailand or.
Does Darren know to scroll down and hit that to enter? You know, when you go to yours, does he know that? To scroll down and enter the studio.
Yes, that's it, Darren.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah. Listen to Karen.
Darren, if you're watching, scroll, just go down a bit, and it says enter studio, because I made that mistake the first time. I didn't know you had to enter. It could be that.
That's it. I think that's it, man. I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, it's not how big countries are. Like, whenever I go traveling, I don't know about yourself, Karen, but whenever I go traveling, to me, it's all about the food. Like, I love having local food. You know, so like if you went, where was the last place you went?
Last place I went? Fucking hell. I think the last time I fucking left there was England and Ireland. I think that's the last place I went. So
but what'd you have in England and what'd you have in Ireland? Like, you had the Guinness in Ireland and what'd you have in England?
I go everything, but more to the. So when I went to Thailand, I loved the food there.
Yes.
Really enjoyed the food there.
You have like green curry, red curry, like the pad thai and those type of things.
The pad thais, the rice, the chickens. I just loved it. It was great.
Yeah. Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine. Oh, Darren saying something here. Next time, chaps, it says I have to update something on the browser and I can't do it alone. All right, fair play. The internet's been kind of wobbly and dodgy today with like WhatsApp and Google and Facebook. And I was on a stream, Kieran, with Charlie Walsh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on a stream with Charlie Walsh and Ray. They have a show on the Hammers Chat Patreon. And we were on that today. And I'll tell you, my friend, it took like near enough half an hour just to for me to be able to log in because StreamYard was acting up. And so I understand where Darren's coming from. It was a good show too, man. It was. Are you a Patreon on Hammers Chat?
No.
Oh, no, me neither. But yeah, he's gonna send me the link. So it'll be good. It was fun, man. It was fun. Because I said to him, I'm gonna email Charlie Boy the link to watch the show because apparently I'm not because it's Hammers Chat. I'm not given permission to put it on my channel, but I can email it to people. So I'll email it to yourself. I'll email it to Charlie Boy. I talked to Charlie Boy's brother, sent him an email today. He's doing good. But yeah, no, it was a good show. We had a laugh, man. We had a right laugh, man. It was
the only one I joined, I just thought I'd do it because he's a young lad. Was Jakey.
Yeah.
I done that for the monthly thing just to give him a couple of quid at the fucking month. Because he's just a young boy starting out. So I don't normally do Patreons for anyone else,
No, I haven't done one. Honestly, and it's no disrespect. Oh, Randy's in the building. Big up, Randy. Tufty, yes, Tufty. But yeah, no, I haven't joined one Patreon. Just because times are kind of rough right now, Kieran, and exactly, yeah. I haven't been able to. And yeah, I support everything everybody's doing. I love what they're doing. I can't get enough of it. But yeah, I haven't joined one, and it's not out of disrespect. It's just the fact we're living in different days right now. So
yeah, it's tough at the moment, mate.
Not many, man. What does your shirt say? What does your shirt say?
It says, "Do's motorcycles."
I like that. You have a motorcycle?
No. I had one when I was younger. Custom motorcycles. I don't know who they are. Someone gave it to me.
We got there's this company down here, Indian Motorcycles, I think they're called. You heard of them?
Who are they called?
Indian Motorcycles.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got an office just down the road. And apparently they do they're no Harley Davidson things, but apparently they're good, man. No, I used to go on when we used to go to cottage country. I used to go on little whatchamacallit, getting and about type motorcycles, man. They were half-ass motorcycles, but it was fun just going around the beach on a motorcycle. It was brilliant, man. I loved it, man. Loved it.
No, they're good fun. Being on a bike's good fun. Really.
I know. Yeah. And you get the girl on that with you. She's like, when you get home, she's ready to go. She is ready to go.
All right. It's an aphrodisiac, is it?
Yeah, it's like oysters, dog. It's like, give us some oysters. Get on the back of my motorcycle. We go home. You are ready to play ball. Oh my days! You know what? I agree with everything that you said, man. We didn't come out in the first half. We came out in the second. It was a bit too late, too little, and we needed to make changes at halftime. I just hope with Everton, and he should have something up his Jackson for Everton because like he used to manage them, so he's gonna want to he's gonna want to get one over on them, and like yo, we'll lead up them talkies, spit them out. What like? I think the international break is coming to perfect time for us. Honestly, I really do think the international break last international break we were on a roll, we had momentum, and I didn't want to see.
I don't know if it
happen, but now I think it's a good time. I think it's a good time.
It's also a good time for Everton because they had about 3 or 4 players missing at the weekend. Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin, had some top players missing. Now it's an extra 2 weeks for them to get them back.
And they look good, Kieran. That DaY.
Yeah, DaY's looking the part.
And even Townsend's looking like his old self. Like that goal that he scored. He didn't even have to push it onto his left. He went with his weaker foot and banged it in the goal. Like
no, he's on fire. Townsend at the moment. He's having a new lease of life under Benitez.
Yeah.
That's what worries me. They'll have Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin back for us, and you go, well, we're going to have it tough. It will be tough against Everton. It never is easy against them.
I didn't even think of that. I did not even think about that, man. They're gonna have Lewin and Richarlison, and Richarlison's brilliant. Calvert-Lewin is like the next England striker. Like, yeah.
That's the kind of striker I'd like. That's the kind of striker I'd like at West Ham. That boy.
What's that, man?
He's the kind of striker I'd like at West Ham. That Calvert-Lewin.
Oh yeah. What about Tony though? Didn't Tony look good? I thought Tony. Oh yeah.
He was a handful, man. He reminds me of Kane a bit. He reminds me of Kane. He comes deep, and then feeds balls, you know. And that through ball he made, when they scored their first goal was a peach. It was a peach of a
phenomenal. Pass. Yeah, it was phenomenal. Like he's not. You're right. It's like Kane because he's not only a striker. He plays and he builds up the play with the rest of the lads. Like he's not just like your focal point. He comes back and puts in good balls like he did, like you were saying. So
and he holds it well. Yeah, he's a handful. I can't see him being at Brentford after this season, but he's a handful.
Would you like him at West Ham?
He looks the part to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
I think there'll be a few clubs want to nick him by the end of this season. I don't think like I said, it's not just his goals; it's his contribution. He's involved.
100%. Like I could see him. I could see him going to a club like Arsenal and like making a difference. And if they have more money than we have to spend, I could see him going there. But I'd like to have him on our books. 100%. I'd like to have him on our books, man. I think he's I think he's a dynamo. Honestly.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will. We will. Anyways, we'll end it there because I got to go home. It's what's the time now? 10 to 11. What's the time? Okay, no, I'm going to work this out. Hold on. I'm going to work this out. 10 to 11 where I'm at. 10 to 11 in the morning where you're at. 12, 1, 2, 3. 10 to 3 or 10 to 4?
No, 10 to 1.
How does that? I thought you were 14 hours ahead.
Yeah, well, you're 11, so 11 to midday is 13 hours, isn't it?
No, 11 to 11 is 12.
Then, to midday it's 13, and to 1 is 14.
No, because if 11 to 11, like, okay, 11 to 11, 11
no,
you're
11 o'clock. You call it 11 o'clock at your time, yeah?
Yeah.
11 o'clock. Right. So what's 13 hours in front of 11? That's midday plus 1 o'clock.
11, 12. No, it's not. If 11 to 11 here is 11 your time in the morning, and then if it's 13, 12, 1, that's 13, 14. Oh, you're right. You're right. 14. 1 o'clock. You're right. So 11 to 11, and then 11 to 12, that's 13, and then 12 to 1, that's 14. So it's 10 to 1 your time.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. See? Back with it. back with it. Karen, what are we?
We are massive.
No. Thank you very much for coming on, my friend. It's been a pleasure. 9:40 a.m. in Thailand. Daz is saying. It's weird. All these like time zones. It's mad.
Darren's behind me by what 7 hours at the moment. Until the clocks when the clocks change everywhere, then we don't have daylight saving in Queensland. So then it'll be 13 hours, Peach. I think
So
it changes back to 13.
Hold on, you never change your clocks?
No, Queensland's probably the only state in Australia that doesn't. It's crazy, but they don't. It gets because they don't. It gets light at 4 in the morning here.
Oh, I like that. I have some of that.
Yeah, but then it gets dark at 7:30. If they change the clocks, it wouldn't get light till 5, and it wouldn't get dark till 8:30. But they won't do it here for some reason. It's crazy.
No, that is weird. That like
That's
for
strange.
me, when the clocks go forward in England, it's like kind of good because like we're only 4 hours behind, not like 5 hours behind. So it's kind of good. But they should just keep all the clocks the same. Like honestly.
That's right. Well, I'm 9 hours in front of the UK at the moment, and when the clocks change, I'll be 10 hours.
Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? It's like, I don't know, time. Is time a myth or is time real? It's weird. Like it's just the moon and the sun, isn't it? Like the moon and the sun. It ain't time really.
Darren's at 9:40 in the morning.
That's what he was saying. Yeah.
It's at 9:40 now. I'm struggling to read it. 9:40. So yeah.
9:40. Yeah.
I'm only
9:40.
3 hours. I'm 3 hours in front of Darren. All right. Got you.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're massive. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get an ice cream. It's 10 o'clock. The ice cream shop closes at it's 10 to 11. Well, now like 5 to 11. Ice cream shop closes at 11. So I'm gonna like hurry my frolics today. Get an ice cream. Cheers, Karen, for coming on. It's always a pleasure.
And
love you, mate.
Thanks, Darren. Right. We'll see. Hopefully, Darren can sort his browser out. We'll see him next time. All the best, boys.
Up the hammers.